Welcome to Artificial Fluency, where we dive deep into the world of sports with a touch of AI magic. I'm your host, John, and joining me as always is my brilliant co-host, Emma. Today, we're talking about one of the most electrifying rivalries in football, the Galatasaray versus Fenerbahce Derby, also known as the Intercontinental Derby. Emma, can you tell us what makes this derby so special?
Absolutely, John. The Intercontinental Derby is a clash between two of Turkey's biggest football clubs, Galatasaray and Fenerbahce, both based in Istanbul. What makes it unique is the geographical twist. Galatasaray is from the European side of the city, while Fenerbahce represents the Asian side. That divide across the Bosphorus Strait adds a whole extra layer of intensity to this already heated rivalry.
That's so cool. I love how geography plays a role in this. So, how did this rivalry kick off? What's the backstory?
It goes way back to 1909, John, when the two teams first met in a friendly. Galatasaray took that 1-2-0, but Fenerbahce hit back in 1914 with a 4-2 win. Since then, it's grown into more than just a game. It's a matter of pride and identity for the fans. Over the decades, it's been packed with drama, from wild referee calls to goals that still echo in history.
Oh, I need to hear about some of those moments. What are the big ones fans still talk about?
There are some classics. Take 1996, for instance. Galatasaray's manager, Graeme Souness, pulled off one of the gutsiest moves ever. After winning the Turkish Cup final at Fenerbahce's ground, he ran out and planted a Galatasaray flag right in the middle of their pitch. Fenerbahce fans were furious, and it's still a legendary taunt. Then there's 2002, when Fenerbahce crushed Galatasaray 6-0, the biggest win in derby history. That scoreline still stings for Galatasaray supporters.
Wow, planting a flag? That's next level bold. You can feel how much this means to both sides. It's not just football, it's personal.
Exactly, John. It's pride, honour, and sometimes a little chaos, all rolled into one.
So, Emma, how does this derby stack up against other big ones, like El Clasico or the Manchester Derby? What makes it stand out?
Great question. While those derbies are iconic, the Intercontinental Derby has that rare intercontinental angle. Two teams from different continents facing off across a waterway. That's pretty unique. But it's the fans who really elevate it. The atmosphere is unreal. Flares lighting up the stands, deafening chants, colours everywhere. It's a full-on experience that hits you from every angle.
I'm getting goosebumps just picturing it. The energy must be off the charts.
It really is. The supporters are the heartbeat of this rivalry. Without them, it wouldn't be the same.
Let's fast forward to today. Both teams are killing it in the Turkish Super League right now. Galatasaray's topping the table, 6 points ahead of Fenerbahce. What's the vibe heading into their next clash on February 24th, 2025?
It's going to be a blockbuster, John. Galatasaray's on fire. They haven't lost in their last 23 league games. Their striker, Victor Osimhen, is tearing it up, scoring left and right. But Fenerbahce isn't backing down. With Jose Mourinho at the helm, they've got a rock-solid squad, and Youssef En-Nesyri's been a standout. This game could swing the title race, so expect both sides to leave everything on the pitch.
Mourinho versus an unbeaten streak? That's a recipe for fireworks. Any guesses on how it'll go down?
Tough call. Galatasaray's got the home crowd and momentum, so they might have the edge. But derbies don't play by the rules. Fenerbahce's got the talent to flip the script. I'd say it'll be tight, intense, and probably a little messy. Perfect derby material.
Yeah, that unpredictability is what makes these games so addictive. It's going to be must-watch stuff.
Totally. It's the kind of match where anything can happen, and that's why we love it.
Well, Emma, we've covered a ton today, from the deep roots of this rivalry to what's coming up next. It's obvious this isn't just a match. It's a whole cultural event that hooks fans everywhere.
You nailed it, John. The history, the passion, the stakes. It's one of football's greatest showdowns. Whether you're cheering for Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, or just here for the drama, February 24th is going to deliver.
Couldn't agree more. So, listeners, mark your calendars for February 24th, 2025, and get ready for another epic chapter in the Intercontinental Derby. Thanks for hanging out with us on Artificial Fluency. I'm John, this is Emma, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.